On this episode, we're going to talk YouTube. Hey guys, welcome to the Biz Club. My name is Ajani Griffith, and this is episode number 5. And I got an interesting topic for you guys today, and that's YouTube. So, over the weekend, or during the course of this week, while I was doing some research, because I've always wanted to talk about YouTube, and I've always seen a problem to where how artists promote themselves on YouTube. I was looking over some statistics, and YouTube just overtook Facebook as the number 2 trafficked site in the world. So that means, in terms of attention, YouTube is number 2 after Google. And of course, Google and YouTube are part of the same corporation. Now let's get into context. Let's talk about why this is important for musicians. And let's get into more statistics. YouTube is the number 1 place for music streaming, and YouTube is the number 1 place on the internet globally for long-form content. Now, why this is so important and why I want to talk about this today is when I go on YouTube, I see a huge mistake that lots of artists, all the way from major artists to the small up-and-coming artists, make, and that's they don't post enough on YouTube, or they don't curate or develop their brand far enough. So in most cases, from my own observations, when an artist comes out with a video, like a music video promoting their music, they post on YouTube. And then they go away, and then they post again when they have a new video coming out. And they post again when they have a new music video coming out. So, in other words, they only post when they have music videos. And for most artists, that's probably 2, 3, 4 times a year. And say an artist that has been around for the last 5 or 10 years, they might only have 20 videos on YouTube. And that is a huge mistake because they are losing leverage. YouTube is the number 1 place for music, and that's where the attention is. So you want to play in that environment. However, the mistake a lot of artists are doing, they're just posting when they have new music, and they're losing opportunity to market to new fans and to keep the existing fans that they have on the platform. So, in hindsight, by not curating and creating content for that platform, you're losing out on brand leverage. And this is something that I think a lot of artists need to take advantage of. Now, the reason why you should be producing content on YouTube every day, or at least a few times a week, is because you're not going to be doing music every single second of your life. You know, you might be preparing for a tour, you might be on holiday, working toward a certain cause, taking time off like so many artists do, and we never hear about it. The thing about it is content is attention, and it drives our communication and the way we interact with each other in 2019. So this is important. So this is the way you have to market yourself today. Now, there's so many types of different content that you can produce on YouTube, and I just want to dive real quick into it and just give you some ideas. So the first thing is producing music video content or video that promotes your music. That's the most obvious one. And from what I've researched now, the record labels or people in the music industry, the ones who have got it, they are not just promoting a music video, they are promoting several videos for a song, a single, or an album release. So, for example, they will come out with a lyric video. And then that is a pre-course to the main video. And then they'll do an acoustic video. And then they'll do a remix video. And they'll do this combination to tell a story about a song. And they'll release it over a period of time, expanding the attention of the music they're trying to promote. And that's one way you could do it. That's one way you could promote yourself on YouTube. Now let's talk about vlogging. Vlogging is obviously a big thing on YouTube, and you could do it too. There's many musicians who are successful at vlogging, and it is also, I guess, the aftermath of what TV was a couple years ago. And the reason why I'm saying that is before, when we didn't have the social media and the internet, musicians used to go on MTV Cribs and show off their lifestyles. They went on sitcoms and different types of TV programming to create a narrative for their brand. But now that is shifting to the internet, slowly but surely, and younger generations especially are taking after internet medium or the internet over traditional TV. And that's where you need to put your marbles in, because music is a youth-oriented business, and it's all about trends. And what drives music today are the young people. And this has always been the case. So if you want to be marketable, if you want to be competitive in today's market, you should really consider something like a vlog to showcase your lifestyle. Artists have been doing it for a long time. It's shifting from one medium or one vehicle to the next, from traditional to the digital world, and that's something that you need to take advantage of going in 5, 10, 15 years and beyond. So, lastly, a different type of content that you can create for your brand is web shows. Web shows like I'm doing with the Biz Club, where I interview people and also record myself giving my advice, my opinions to the world, and you can do this too. There's an explosion in podcasts, for example, and this frontier is something that's going to take over the world. You don't necessarily have to do a podcast or a web show, but this is something that, one, you can gain a lot of insight by interviewing people if you choose to do that, and it's all up to you. But at the end of the day, what matters is that you make sure that you take advantage of this YouTube thing. YouTube is big, it's huge, this is where the attention is, and if you don't take advantage of it, if you don't take advantage of video, you're going to lose out.